Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today, I am going to do my spin on the currently popular card that is the quilting card. That's where they take the strips of paper and lay it down separately, and then they emboss it to make a quilt-like image. And I think I'm going to do a version of a nine-patch star quilt top. I'm going through the stuff that I already have and I've had for quite some time, and I'm trying to use it up so I have room for more, of course. I've found this pack at the bottom of my stack today. This is the heirloom stack. It has 180 sheets of 12 by 12 printed paper. This is either a Joann Fabrics, a Pat Catan's when they were still in business, or Hobby Lobby. It has some absolutely beautiful not really grungy, but more old-fashioned type designs. And I picked out 3 papers. This one reminds me of a paper bag with a little bit of writing on it. And then I picked out this beautiful music note sheet. It's really hard to tell in the photo, but this is more of a peachy, and it's not really dark like it looks here. Peachy pink, yellows, and greens. It looks like it's been color blended. And then I needed a lighter color, so I chose this. It looks like a newer paper bag. It's very light tan. So to get started, I'm making my normal 5x7 card. This measures 10 inches long by 7 inches. You score it at the 5-inch line, fold it over, and crease it with your bone folder. I have already cut out my background because I needed to cut the sentiment out of it. I'm using this Harvest Gold mirror cardstock. This measures 5 by 7 because I want this to cover the whole front of my card, which is unusual for me, but that's what I wanted today. This is from Tonic Studios, and it's a beautiful color. And I already cut out my thank you. That is from my craft project, and it is number DD19013. It's a beautiful font. I've cut it out of the gold, and then I also cut it out of white because I'm not sure how the gold will look once I get the card together. So I can always color this or add it on to make it thicker if I need to. So since I am using paper, I also need a piece of 5x7 white cardstock, and this is going to be cut down. The brown paper sack looking paper is also 5x7, and this is going to be cut down because we're going to make layers on it. And to cut it down, to cut out my 5x7, I used the Waffle Flower 5x7 Lacy Layers die set. I used the 5x7 one. And then once I get my panel completed, I will be using the lacy inner layer. And I've chosen 2 Cuttlebug folders. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. Let me put this up on paper so you can see. This one's called Bit of Paisley. This was by Cuttlebug and Probocraft. So this is quite old, but just find something you have in your stash that kind of looks like a quilting pattern. And this one's by Darice. I don't know the name of this one, but it's kind of a fleur-de-lis and slightly on the paisley side. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet, so we'll just set those aside. And I can set these papers aside because I don't need those. And everything's falling off the corner of my desk here because I have everything stacked. All right, now, of the light colored paper, you need a 1-inch by 11-inch strip of paper, and also of the one I chose with the music notes on it. You also need a 1-inch by 11-inch, and I've left these at 12 inches so I can cut them. And I cut mine out already ahead because you need to make 11 1-inch squares from your main print and 11 1-inch squares from your lighter color. I have these in case I need extra. We're going to start by gluing our darker colored pattern paper that looks like the grocery sack down to the white cardstock, just to get started. And I probably have glue sticking out, and I do, so I'll just wipe that up real quick. Now, the first thing I need to do is mark my centers. And I have a T-square here. My friend got me this from Harbor Freight. So I know the center of the card. Let's use my grid mat here. Since this is 5 inches at the 2.5 inch mark, so 1, 2.5, I need to make a line down the middle. And this is as complicated as it's going to get. This line's going to be totally covered, so it doesn't matter what you use to mark that. And I will do the same for the side, which is 7 inches, so halfway is 3.5 inches, so 1, 2, 3.5. This just gives us a starting point to make sure that my pattern will go on the card straight. Now, I've made myself a sample pattern just to try it out, and I use really dark colors, but I'm just going to use that as my placement guide. The on this dark blue is actually this color. So we're going to go with placement, and I need to put this over here so you can kind of watch and see the mess I made. So we need to cut some of these strips in half. You can use your ruler to do that, but my scissors are small enough. I'm going to cut 2 to start so we can get our center placement down. And the dark color we're leaving in place, so we're just putting the light color on. This is going to be a lapped, we're not using all of the squares simply because for the same reason I am not a quilter. No matter how I place things, I never get my squares perfectly straight. So this way, they will be straight. I just follow my lines. Oh, need a little bit more glue on that end. And then, since this is paper, it's not that thick. And once we emboss it, it will look like it was made to be this way. And right now, I'm just gluing down my placement of the blue. Well, see, I can't even get it straight using a line. Once you get this portion done, then the rest of it will go by fairly quickly. It just took me a while to figure out my placement and how I wanted things to be. Okay, and this one will go this way. Now, these music notes are an obvious one-way design, but it doesn't matter the way on the quilt placement. It's not like I have a face and you want all your faces to go one direction. The music notes can go around. Now we would cut. This will be paint, so we need our light color. Okay. And our light color will go up there. And I just follow the line I made. And the other light color makes a triangle. Okay, and I'm going to mark off on here where I have done already, so I don't get lost while I'm trying to explain this to you. Okay, so I need some more light colors. We're going to go down the side now. And I think I'll cut 2 while I'm here. Not all pieces need to be cut. Okay, so my light color is now going to go here. Done. Okay. This, I will have pauses where I'm trying to figure this out in my mind. I do apologize for that. But I hope you'll like this project when I am done. I have in my mind's eye, this I chose just scraps that I had, so it's not perfect. It's not how it is in my mind's eye, but it gives me a placement. So this square is done. Once you've done one of these, it should go a lot smoother. Okay, and this one is done. Now at the top here, I need one of these, which will go right here. And since you would think, I used to play the clarinet for 4 years in high school, but I couldn't read music at all. I knew what the note looked like and where to place my fingers, but I couldn't tell you what that note was at all. So that's that one. And now over here, we'll leave that. And then we need a light color one here. Now, if you can cut evenly and are a quilter, this would be perfect. Pardon me, but I cannot sew a quilt straight, no matter how I measured and how I used the machine feet. Now I can sew, I can sew clothing and stuff, but as far as being able to miter closely for quilts, that just doesn't happen. I wished it would. Over here, I'm going to take just one of these pieces because I do have the line and I want to cover that line up. And this color will look nicely here, I think. And it's okay if I'm gluing this down to my board. All right, so that one's done, that one's done. Done here, done here. Now we need one of these to go here. And I'm just gonna put my glue right on here. Get that straight, come on. There we go. All right, that's that piece. And then that one will be dark. And then I need one of those over here. You're probably all out there going, oh, this woman is crazy. But that's okay. This will look really good, I think, when I'm done. All right, so now we're here. We need to do these pieces, which is our dark and then our light. Just working around the board. Okay, all right. Let's It's that one. So this one needs to go this way, right up against this line. And perhaps my color choices could have been a little bit more vibrant, but I was going for kind of a subdued theme. And when I saw that paper, I said, yes, that's what I want to use today. All right, I'm going to finish up here. We need 2 more light pieces. And that one's going to go this way. I think I will need to cut more of the music note, perhaps. And then this will go, yeah, I'm going to use that in there because we're going to, let's see where my, where I will be cutting the card down to. Yes, I need to go, I need a larger piece for there. Okay. All right, so this side's done. Now we need one of these for over here. Maybe I want a red up here. We already had a green. So let's use one of the peachy yellow ones. That's that piece. And I need the half of the light colored. That's that one. So we need one of these over here. That's that piece. Well, we're getting there. Getting these crossed off the list. All right, so I need the light color. The magic will come, I hope, when I emboss this. Cut it down and emboss it. I think then it won't look like there's just pieces glued together. Okay, this one needs to go this way on the line. Those two. All right, and I want to use this piece here. Let's see, I need to get another light one cut, and then I can squeeze that one in. Now this one will go downward this way. Piece will go right in there. Let's just glue that right on there. Are you bored watching yet? We're almost done. We've only got a little bit more to go. So I need my light piece here. Okay, flower piece here, which I'll cut off some of that. that's that piece. A flower piece here. Oh, I might not. No, I don't think I will need to cut anymore. I possibly will, though. Yes, I think I do, honestly. This one will go here. And I need one more white piece and one more of each. So you need 12 1-inch, I don't want to use that end, squares of 2 different colors. Or I will count up when we're done if you did this in 3 colors and cut all the pieces. Just in case I make a mistake, I did 2. And I want a red piece. I will count up how many it would be if you use the 3 pieces instead of just the 2 like I am doing. Okay, so I need a light color. And I can just go right across here because I know these need to be filled in. All right, let's get you over there. You're the last one of this color. Right, and then this will go down here. All right, now let's see if I need to add anything anywhere else. Nope, that's going to be it. So let's get my cutting machine here. I don't need that. I need that for the embossing. All right, now we're going to cut this sheet down. Just like so. Run this through. And there we have it. All right, now I'll take this magnet off because now we need to emboss. And I'm thinking I want to go more with this fleur-de-lis pattern. So let's stick this inside there. Now for embossing with the Anna Griffin machine, you do need to use the metal shim. And that's the only part of this machine that warps. But it lays flat again. And there we go. I think I could have gone a little brighter with some of the colors, but it came out really nice, kind of what I was imagining. All right, so let's put that on the gold. Oh, and look at how nice that looks with the gold. Oh, I do need a little bit of glue right here. Okay, now we're going to glue this down. Center this on the gold. Oh, that is pretty. All right. This would also look nice on a cream colored or a tan cardstock. I'm currently all out of that, but this is going to cover the whole front of the 5x7 card. Too much glue in that corner. So let's see if I can spread it down. Cover. And my card is a little bit longer, so I will just trim that off. Okay, now to decide, do I want, I think I want the gold. We're just going to put that right in the middle. I am going to add a little bit to it, so I am going to glue it right on top of this other thank you that I cut out in white. Just a simple thank you card, which the work it took belies the simpleness of it, or belies, sorry. But it's well worth it. So if you have a special friend or someone did something really nice for you, this would make a great thank you card. And I think, do I want to leave a shadow? No, I don't want to leave a shadow. So I want to make sure I get this. And if I can't get it just perfect, then I will take it off. There we go. All right, let's glue that down. That'll go right in the middle. And I'm just going to hold it down for a moment. Now it does need some gold bling, so hold on, let me get my sequins. I have a couple of pieces, different colors of gold. I'm thinking this lighter gold. Let's just put some on there versus this one. Oh, I don't know. Let me stand up to see. I'm thinking the lighter color. We're just going to put some on, not very many, because I want this to be fairly simple. That one's too big. We don't want that one. Okay, just 3 like that. Okay, where's the cap to my glue? There it is. Get my pickup tool here. Okay, a fairly simple card. I do need to clean the glue off. I'll just use a wet wipe on the silver metallic. It comes off fairly easily with a wet wipe. Of course, I needed to open a new package. And it'll make it all nice and shiny again. And there we go. Fairly simple. I kind of, I almost want to make stitching lines, but I'm going to stop for now and think on that. I may be back with an addition to this. If not, you will just see the card displayed at the end. All right. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Enjoy yourself. Get your stuff out and have fun. Okay, I made one in red, white, and blue. I used blue as the background. And you do need 12 pieces of each color, 1 inch by 1 inch. I think with the dark contrast between the colors, you can see the quilt pattern easier than you can on the subtle tones of this thank you card. And on the red, white, and blue one, I made it look like the sequins are springing forth from the July 4th emblem, so that they're like fireworks going off in the sky. That's it. Thanks for watching. I did want to let you know there probably won't be a video tomorrow. I really need to start on my organization process down here. So I should be back Monday, Tuesday at the latest. Thanks for watching.